What's going on, everybody? So here we are back in the gym doing what we do best, man, pushing some heavy ass weight. So here we are back at hitting the old squat rack. Like I said in my previous videos, we're going back to the hypertrophy training, so higher reps, not as quite as heavy as we were doing before, but still trying to push moderate to heavy weight as we can do for that 8 to 10 to 12 rep range, usually what we stick to in the hypertrophy training. So just trying to get the muscles bigger. Here we're messing with the 285, playing with it a little bit, and with my stance a little bit. I kind of decide to mix it up a little bit. Each time I squat, I go a little bit wider. This is a wide stance, and you can tell by my knees, my shin angle. It's kind of staying pretty vertical for the most part. I mean, it's just barely going over my toes. Sitting back a little bit, and on this one I didn't really get as low as I wanted to, so kind of disappointed about that. But I know for next time it'd be a good note to have in my head for next time. But each set I do, I'll do a little bit wider, and then I'll go back to my little narrow stance that I've been doing before. So kind of switch it up, just hit different angles of the legs. The wider one really hits the glutes and hammies a little bit better, so definitely need that posterior chain as an athlete, build that up. So just mixing it up. Then here we're doing the hip bridges or hip thrusts, whatever you want to call it. I just started implementing this exercise, really good exercise for the high hamstrings, and the lower glutes. And apparently this exercise is supposed to activate the glutes the most out of any exercise you can do in the weight room. So gotta have strong glutes as an athlete. And for this one as well, still mixing up my stance. I try to go wide, narrow, see which one I feel the most. I kind of like the narrow stance a little bit better. I'm pretty much in line with my hips. I feel that a lot more in my glutes and hammies, that region where I really want to hit it. So probably stick with that, but I'll still mix it up, see what I can do. And then here we're going with the good old lunges, man. Can't go wrong with some lunges. Hit the front lunges for about, I believe it was 3 sets of 10 each leg. Lunges are always a good workout, man. Really concentrating on stepping out far, getting that full stretch on the back of the hip flexor, or that back leg of the hip flexor, and then really trying to push back through the heel so I can activate the posterior chain. In my opinion, as an athlete or just in general, you really can't have too strong of a posterior chain, meaning the glutes and hams and calves and erector spinae. You really can't be too strong, back there. So in my opinion, you really don't have to worry about getting too strong there. So definitely just trying to attack that region, the posterior chain region. So and then here we are hitting the glute ham raise, another great workout for the hammies. It's called the glute ham raise, but if you've never tried it, it's pretty much strictly just hammies, really. I mean, you definitely feel it in your calves too, but I barely feel it in my glutes. Pretty much all hamstrings for the most part. That's where I feel it the most. And here I'm holding 2 10s. Before I was holding a 10 to 5 in my hands, but trying to get that progressive overload, trying to increase the weight each time, challenge my muscles, keep them going, keep a new stimulus going to make them bitches grow, man. That's how you gotta do it, man. You ain't gotta change up your exercise every single day to keep your body guessing. You just gotta go progressive overload. Keep adding weight, get heavier or add more reps. That's how your body gets that new stimulus, makes its shit grow. Keep it simple, man. You ain't gotta get crazy with it. And then here we are on Wednesday, hitting some shoulders. And shoulders I'm still kind of iffy on. Here I'm just doing like a little warm up, trying to get a nice pump in my shoulders. Just got 2 5-pound plates in my hands. Pretty much just going, no certain rep scheme or anything like that. Just going until I get a good pump, get some blood flowing in there, get a nice burn in the shoulders. See, I'm rotating forward, rotating backwards. Just trying to mix up the flow, just trying to get a nice blood flow in there, so then we can go ahead and tear up the workout. But like I said, here I'm going up and down. Like I said, man, I don't really have a set in stone shoulder workout, so I'm kind of just that's pretty much the only workout where I just go in there and I kind of just freelance for the most part. I'm like, I feel like doing this today, I feel like doing that today. So, but one of the guys at the gym that I work out with, he's got a pretty good shoulder workout, so I'm gonna try that out next week. And I'll probably record it for you guys to show you how it is. Real simple workout, but it's pretty intense, so I definitely want to try it out. Here, just doing the shoulder press, 4 sets of 10. I did about 60s, so pretty happy with that. Definitely going up, progressive overload, like I said, trying to increase. Here, just doing some flies. I was kind of trying to mix up the angles. As you see, I was going wide before, now I'm going a little bit shorter. Really want to bring up the lateral head just to get the shoulders to pop, man, because my shoulders are, I mean, I got decent shoulders, but I definitely want them bigger, man. I feel like the shoulders are such an underrated, aspect of your body. I feel like the shoulders can really make or break your physique when you're talking about aesthetics, because it gives you that wide, that wide frame, and then obviously you bring it down to the narrow waist and get that V taper. And it's all about the shoulders, man, on that one. I mean, your waist you really can't do shit about. That's pretty much genetics. I mean, obviously, if you got fat on there, you can burn that fat off, but however your waist is, that's how it's going to be. I mean, it's pretty much genetics for your waist, so you really can't do nothing with the waist. But the shoulders, I mean, you can get those bitches bigger, make that, get your shoulders nice and broad so it comes down to the smaller waist. So something I definitely want to bring up is my shoulders, get them bigger. And as an athlete, you need big shoulders, especially when you're playing football, man, taking shots. A lot of time you're going to be, the majority of your shots are going to be on your shoulders, so definitely need big, strong shoulders to be durable and be able to last. So here I'm doing face pulls, and before my earlier videos I was doing it with my thumbs down, and then this one I'm doing with my thumbs up, just to kind of release the shoulders a little bit more so it doesn't pinch the shoulders. Here we're doing some front raises. This one obviously hits the front delts and a little bit of lateral delts too. Like I said, man, just kind of doing, going by feel really on shoulder day. Don't really have a set an exercise program for this, because I don't know, I just never really done shoulders by themselves as just one muscle group. I used to do just back and shoulders together and do like 3 or 4 sets, but now I'm really trying to attack my shoulders, trying to bring them up. And then here I'm just finishing it off with double raises, pretty much going until I can't go no more. Hit that for about 4 sets, and then I believe I think there's one more exercise. Let's see. Yep. And then here we go, going with the just the shoulder flies on the machine. I believe this is my last set right here. This one I did a drop set. I actually did a drop set for all of them. This is my last exercise, so I figured just burn up the shoulders. For all the first 3 sets, I'll do 3 drop sets. Basically go like 10 to 12, drop it down, 10 to 12, drop it down, 10 to 12. For the last one, I went just balls to the wall. Basically, try to get 10 on every single one. I started at like 80 or something like that on the weight, and then dropped it down to about 20 pounds. So I basically just kept going till my shoulders couldn't go anymore. So just really try to burn up them shoulders, get a nice pump in there. I definitely got it, so real happy with it. Definitely gonna try that new workout like I said, so check it out.